by Shari Weiss, 12:18 p.m. October 10, 2017. ABC NFL player Eric Reid appeared on The View on Tuesday to discuss Mike Pence walking out of the 49ers Colts game after he and other players kneeled during the national anthem. Reid plays for San Francisco. Check out the video below. As Gossip Cop reported, Pence left Sunday's game in Indiana as a protest against the players who are protesting racial injustice by not standing during the national anthem. On Monday's The View, new co-host Meghan McCain was the only one to defend the vice president's decision. Now she and the panelists were able to talk with one of the actual participants about the ongoing controversy. Whoopi Goldberg began by asking Reid, who was speaking via satellite, to tell people what this is about and what it's not about. He explained, "When I first joined Colin Kaepernick in the protests, it was following the aftermath of Alton Sterling. At that point I knew I had to do something and speak out for people who don't have a voice." Specifically, he said, he wanted to use his platform to address police brutality and systemic oppression of black and brown people. As for what it's not about, Reid said, "It's definitely not about the anthem, the flag or the military. We decided to kneel as a sign of respect, so it's very confusing to me that it's been misconstrued as disrespectful." The athlete was asked about Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones vowing to bench players who kneel. "I think that's a poor decision on Jerry's part. We have a constitutional right to protest," Reid said, stressing, "It's a peaceful protest. We're not doing anything violent. We're simply trying to raise attention. We want to make our country better." He added, "If I were in Dallas, I would explain to Jerry where I'm coming from, what these issues are. Then I would continue to protest because it's my constitutional right." The discussion continued with Joy Behar bringing up Trump calling protesters sons of bitches. Reid responded, "It's disheartening that the president of this country would call any of his citizens and sob." At the same time, the player acknowledged, "He's given us an opportunity to continue to speak about these issues. I'm here today speaking to you because of what he said. So in a way I'm glad he's made those comments." When new co-host Meghan McCain spoke up, she said she was going to be a little bit of a voice of dissension on this issue. That prompted Reid to say, "I have the utmost respect for your father, my mother, who served, and anyone who serves and protects our country." McCain asked if he would have felt oppressed if she walked out like Pence did, and Reid pointed out, "You're not the vice president of the United States. He went to that game knowing we're going to protest again. He went to that game knowing he was going to leave so he could misconstrue our message more. And now the sports star is hoping to keep educating others. We didn't get here overnight. Today is a product of the history of country that dates hundreds of years ago," he said. But because McCain doesn't think this is good for America, she asked Reid what he wants to see happen. He again stressed, "This is not about disrespecting the military or the anthem," and said, "Moving forward, I think something has to be done. In regards to police brutality, I don't think they should be able to use lethal force when a citizen is unarmed. That's a very simple start." Goldberg ended by asking about the unsigned Kaepernick. "I think the NFL definitely has turned their back on him," Reid said. "I think they view this as a PR nightmare. We have the purest intentions. Colin had the pure intentions." Watch the full video below.